So now you can get these rental electric scooters if you want to, but it's better to walk and get some fresh air. It's very healthy for everybody, for sure. We're getting closer to the lake. See the water in the background. This is a beautiful view here, and very early in the morning, so I don't see anybody around. You might see a couple of people. This is Saturday morning, so yeah, people must be sleeping in their beds. So early morning prayers, I came from there directly. That's why it's so early in the morning. Yeah, so this is, you can see a few lights. They're quite far from here, maybe like 4 or 5 kilometers from here, near Pickering Beach. And we start our walk here on the lake. Very peaceful lake this morning, and maybe it's like this early in the morning. Anyways, not sure. So I haven't been here early morning a lot of times, like only I think 3-4 times now. So, but this is always a good experience for sure. The birds are singing their songs early morning. You can hear a few birds in the background. You might see a few bunnies on the way. Last time we saw a lot of bunnies, little babies. I think they just born this season. And this place is very, have plenty of bunnies every year. Not any other animals though. We see a few foxes in the streets, not here though. I haven't seen any here, so we'll see. You can see the splash pad in the background. My kids also come and enjoy here sometimes, but not anymore, like because they're grown up now. This is kept beautifully. A lot of seating arrangements along the lake. You have nicely done these beautiful rides for young kids too. And with the parking, there's a few restrictions now from last year. I think from last year. So the parking is free for only for Ajax in Pickering residents here. Anybody who does not live in Pickering or Ajax, they have to buy like a little coupon or code to park their cars. Otherwise, they get a ticket of like $30. So that's important. So you buy a coupon or park somewhere like in the town, in the streets, and walk to here. But make sure that there are no more no parking signs there that do not park here, kind of. We have to be really careful about it. The bridge is wet from last night's rain. It's quite off water here. It rained quite heavy from last 3-4 days. Only yesterday was a day which was a dry day, otherwise it was raining. So that's why you see a lot of water, and I'm happy because it's good for my plants in the backyard. Otherwise I had to water them quite a few times in a week. But this week I was so good, I was relaxed because it was watered by nature so heavily that I don't have to water maybe like for the next 4 days. This is a nice portion of the bridge which I like. So here you can see water flowing under the bridge, both sides. This side is a good site for fishing because it's shallow water and it's like the water gets stagnant there, and then you can catch a lot of fish. If you go to the other side, on the left side, this is like a beautiful spot too, and you'll see a lot of birds coming along here. Last time I saw like hundreds of birds, but today I don't see a lot here. The big swans. We are looking towards the east where the sun will rise soon. I think maybe like in 10 minutes. I think the sunrise today is like 5:45 or something. So it's like a little early, but you can see far east there's some red light appearing. So the sun is coming soon. watching the water, especially early in the morning when there's not much noise. You only hear the birds chirping in the background. It's a beautiful sight. It's very relaxing. It's very good for your mental health too. The other thing which I always talk about is mental health is planting trees, planting flowers, planting your own vegetables. That's very good for your mental health too. So we should try to do as much as we can. The planting in our backyard or in the apartment, even if you live in an apartment, you can still plant. The point we are close is called Simcoe Point. I see a board here, so I'm like, okay, I take a little bit of picture here. So William Peake and his wife Margaret arrived in Pickering, Ontario. Margaret arrived in Pickering Township in about 1793, settling at the mouth of Defense Creek, directly across the creek from where Rotary Park is presently located. So it's like 1793. Nice. So after a walk about 12 minutes, it's almost 1 kilometer, a little more than 1 kilometer. We are at our favorite spot. So we're going near to the lake, and you'll see how it looks like and how it feels like. So it's always very good if you are very blessed if you live near ocean or the lake anywhere in the world. It's always very good for your your mental health, and you feel so much relaxed. I do feel relaxed a lot. You can see a red light appearing from the east. There's a sun saying, oh, I'm coming. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. On this far side, we will be able to see sometimes, a lot of times, CN Tower, but right now it's not bright enough, so you won't be able to see CN Tower. You can see a few ducks in the water taking their early morning bath. I must say, yeah. And let's watch the sun from this point.